It seems like for years, actors Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio endured years of disappointment every time the award shows come around. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities that called out the award show snubs. So what actors do you think got snubbed by the award shows hard? And let us know in the comments below. Coming at number 10, we have The Weeknd. So back in 2020, The Weeknd was definitely not impressed with the Recording Academy after he accused the Grammys ruling board for supposedly not inviting him to the 2021 award ceremony despite Blinding Lights being one of the best songs released that year. The Weeknd would take to Instagram to say, collaboratively planning a performance for weeks to not being invited. In my opinion, 0 nominations equals you're not invited. While The Weeknd had overtly suggested that he had been snubbed for the upcoming award show, he wasn't the only Grammy-winning musician to come up with the conclusion. Elton John would even voice his support for The Weeknd by saying, "In my humble opinion, Blinding Lights, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, hashtag Grammy snub." While a number of musicians across the industry celebrated their Grammy nominations, The Weeknd would continue to call out the Recording Academy for its lack of nominations by saying, "The Grammys remains corrupt. You owe me, my fans, and the industry transparency." After being snubbed, The Weeknd said he would be boycotting the annual award ceremony going forward. In a statement that was posted to the New York Times, The Weeknd would say that he would no longer allow his label to submit his music to the Grammys. When he was asked why he was boycotting the Grammys, he would even tell the newspaper it was because of secret committees. At number 9, Mandy Moore. When the 2022 Emmy Award nominations were announced back in July, while we definitely saw some pleasant surprises, many found one show's absent from the list crushing. Now, This Is Us was a hit with audiences and critics alike. In its final season, it would be completely ignored, with it just securing 1 nomination in the original music and lyrics category. As fans tried to make sense of the shocking omission, the show's star, Mindy Moore, posted her own reaction to the news. She would begin by expressing her disappointment over the fact that the TV Academy overlooked the show's creator, Dan Fogelma, director Ken Olin, and the season's much lauded penultimate episode, The Train. Mandy would say, "I do wish our show was recognized in what I think was its finest hour." And Dan Fogelman's brilliant writing. For season 6, Hello the Train, Ken Olin's impeccable direction, our insanely, widely talented cast and crew. The actress would then add that regardless of the award recognition, the emotional series had made a significant impact on viewers. Aside from season 4, This Is Us has been included in the nominations for Outstanding Drama Series each year, and it even ended up snagging 39 nominations over its course of time running. While they may have not have been nominated for the awards they were looking for the last season, they know they worked hard and that their show meant so much to many people. Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Coming at number 8, Lil Nas X. So in June, Lil Nas X would call out the BET Awards in a series of now deleted tweets after receiving 0 nominations for their 2022 awards. While Lil Nas X critically acclaimed album, Montero, was released in 2021, it would span 2 #1 singles, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, and Industry Baby with Jack Harlow. With both debuting at the number 2 spot behind Drake's Certified Lover Boy, it also received plenty of award nominations, including Album of the Year at the Grammys. With Lil Nas being previously nominated for a BET Award in 2020 for Best New Artist, he would then go on to perform at the 2021 award show, where he made headlines for kissing one of his dancers on stage. In response to being snubbed in 2022, he would then head to Twitter to say, "Thank you, BET Awards, an outstanding 0 nominations again." Black excellence. A troll would then later ask Lil Nas X what he even put out and not to use the LGBTQ things as an excuse. Lil Nas would then hit back by saying, "I don't know, maybe 3 of the biggest songs last year in a critically acclaimed album. I feel like that should have helped me a bit." Later, Lil Nas would then also say, "It doesn't even have to be me nominated. I just feel like black gay people have to fight to be seen in this world. And even when we make it into the top, MFs try to pretend we're invisible. And number 7, Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling is used to being singled out as a role model, as the first woman of color to create, write, and star in the prime-time sitcom, and as a fashion icon. But the television and movie star writer also has had plenty of experience for being singled out for negative reasons. In a story with Elle magazine, Mindy would open up about such an experience with the Television Academy in her early days working as an actress, writer, and producer on the NBC sitcom The Office. Mindy would say, when the show was nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series, the Television Academy informed her that they were going to cut her from the list of numerous producers on The Office because of the sheer abundance of names. To prove herself, they made her, and not any of the other show's producers, fill out a whole form and write an essay about her contributions as a writer and producer. She also had to get letters from all the other male white producers to say that she had contributed. The Television Academy would then respond with a statement downplaying Mindy's story by saying, "No one person was singled out. There was an increasing concern years ago regarding the number of performers and writers seeking producer credits. At the time, the producer guild worked with the Television Academy to correct vet producer eligibility. Every performer, producer, and writer-producer was asked to justify their producer credits. We no longer require this justification from performer producers and writing producers, but we do continue to vet consoling producers' credits with the PGA to ensure those credited are actually functioning in the roles as producers. However, out of all respect, Mindy was singled out, and there were not any other writer, performer, producers who were cut from the list, and just her, and she happened just to be the most junior person and woman of color on the show." Number 6, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan once called out the award show for snubbing late actor Chadwick Boseman. Back in 2021, Michael B. Jordan would say he believed that late actor Chadwick Boseman would win the Best Actor Oscar for his celebrated performance in Matt Rainey's Black Bottom. The two actors worked together on Black Panther, and like many fans, Jordan was disappointed that Chadwick did not win. Michael would go on to say, "But you know, this is how I honestly and truly feel about it. There's like no award that can validate his legacy. There's no win that can take away anything from the lives around the world he impacted. So you've got to look at things that we can control and the gifts and blessings that he left us. And this is the incredible body of work and what he represents for a person, and as the biggest one we could really ask for." While Jordan did initially hold off from watching Matt Rainey's Black Bottom because he could not bear that there would be no future work from his friend, when he finally did, he savored every moment of it and would state that he was such an incredible person, and you could see that Chadwick was giving everything he had. While Anthony Hopkins, who did win Best Actor that year for his work in The Father, he would honor Boseman in The Message after winning, but the show was definitely wrong to snub him. Number 5, Jimmy Kimmel. There is absolutely no denying that Spider-Man: No Way Home was one of the best films of 2021 thanks to the film's astronomical success, box office takings, critical acclaim, and sheer popularity. Many fans thought it was in with a fair chance to be nominated for the Best Picture at the Academy Awards. However, when the Oscar nominations were announced, No Way Home was nowhere to be seen. Back in February, late-night host Jimmy Kimmel would even call out the Academy Awards when he would ask why they snubbed Spider-Man: No Way Home by saying, "The biggest snub in my opinion, and I'm actually angry about this, I'm kind of embarrassed to say, is the unforgivable omission of Spider-Man: No Way Home. How did that not get one of the 10 nominations for Best Picture?" Jimmy asked his audience. Forget the fact that the movie made $750 million and is still going. This was a great movie. It wasn't in the top 10 best movies of the year. There were 3 Spider-Man in it. You're telling me Don't Look Up was better than Spider-Man? It most certainly was not. Jimmy would then go on to make a joke by saying even if you go by critics' reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, Don't Look Up got 46% and Spider-Man: No Way Home got 90%. Jimmy would then go on to question why Best Picture nominees have to be series, and when did it become a prerequisite for getting nominated for any Academy Award. Number 4, Josh Brolin. Back in February, Josh Brolin called out the 2022 Oscars for snubbing Denis Villeneuve. the Best Director in the Best Director category. The Dune star slammed the Academy for not recognizing Denis' version of the science fiction adaptation while applauding the Oscars for recognizing others. Dune landed the second highest number of nominations at the 94th Academy Awards with 10 nominations behind Power of the Dog with 12 nominations. Josh would say, "Hey, I just want to congratulate the legendary Warner Brothers. Everybody who got nominated for Dune, editing, cinematography, score, music, writing, pretty much everything. And unbelievably, almost numbing. I feel for Denis not being nominated for Best Director. It's just one of those things where you go, huh? What?" Josh would then say he had no idea how you get 10 nominations, and then the guy who has done the impossible with the book doesn't get nominated. It makes you realize that it's all amazing when it's effing totally dumb. So congratulations for the amazing accomplishments these incredibly talented people have been acknowledged for, because it's really dumb. Josh would then end his video by giving a thumbs up to the camera. And number 3, Rachel Zegler. West Side Story star Rachel Zegler used her Oscars platform to call out the Academy Awards for not inviting her in the first place. When the actor revealed that she wasn't invited to the Oscar ceremony, despite the fact that the film had been nominated in a number of categories, she would head to Instagram to call out the award ceremony snub. And she would add that she would be cheering on the film from her couch. It all started when a fan commented, "Can't wait to see what you'll be wearing Oscar night." And Rachel would respond by saying, "I'm not invited, so sweatpants and my boyfriend's flannel." Later it would be revealed that Rachel had received an invitation to the ceremony, which took place in LA, and was asked to present an award. The actor appeared on stage to present the Best Visual Effects Award, where she would say, "And I never thought that I would be here 6 days ago. Dreams really can come true." Pretty fast too. And for so many here tonight, being nominated for an Oscar, it's a lifetime dream come true. After the film was nominated for 7 awards, West Side Story's Ariana DeBose scooped the gong for Best Supporting Actress. However, it still makes you wonder why the award ceremony left out Rachel in the first place. Number 2, Kanye West. So remember when Kanye West felt like Beyonce was snubbed in a key MTV VMA category and decided to air his grievances on stage at winner Taylor Swift's expense? Now, the MTV Video Music Awards are known for their shocking moments, with some being planned and some being unplanned. I think we were all pretty shocked after Taylor won Best Female Video category and Kanye took to the stage to defend Beyonce by saying, "Yo Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'ma let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time." Beyonce would then later give up her own acceptance speech to bring Taylor back up on the stage. However, it didn't help that Taylor had to perform right after Kanye's stunt. While Taylor and her mom were spotted crying behind the stage. Behind the whole ordeal, Kanye still didn't realize how damaging his actions truly were that night. And coming at number 1 today, we have Jennifer Lopez. So one of the most headlining making Oscar snubs in recent years to occur was with Jennifer Lopez when she failed to secure her first ever nomination for Best Supporting Actress in The Hustlers. Lopez has been considered as a favorite for the Academy recognition that season after her show-stopping performance, but she came up empty-handed for the nomination. The omission was quite painful for J-Lo, and in her Netflix documentary Halftime, she would talk about her struggles to be heard, to be seen, to be taken seriously in Hollywood. J-Lo would then explain it was hard and that she had very low self-esteem, and it was really hard for her to figure out who she was, and she had to believe in it and not believe in anything else. After being snubbed, she would then say, "I do this not for an award. No, I do this to connect with people and make them feel things because I want to feel something." When Jennifer wasn't nominated, she felt like she let everyone down a bit. It was really sad because there was a lot of build up to it, with a lot of articles claiming that she was going to get nominated for an Oscar. When it didn't happen, she had to remind herself that she didn't need to award to tell her that she was good enough. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.